going to show you how I achieved this half-cut crease cranberry smoky eye. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyes. I'm just using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I believe it's in the shade Light. And I'm just going to put that all over my lids and then blend it out with a beauty blender, and then I'll set it with a translucent powder. So the first shade I'm going to go in with is Creme Brulee by Makeup Geek. I'm starting in the outer corner, and then once I get that pigment laid down, I'll drag the excess in the inner corner. So after I lay that color down, I'm going to go in with the Mascaraed palette by Juvia's, and I'm going to go in with the shade Ada. It's a nice brick red color, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner and then blend it out. After I blend that color out, I'm going to go in with the Nubian palette by Juvia's again, and I'm going to take that deep brown shade and put that on the outer corner just to deepen it. I'm packing this color on with a Morphe M411 brush, and then I'll blend it out with a Morphe M433 brush. Now I'm just taking more of that dark brown shade and I'm going to drag it all the way into my inner corner. This is going to start our cut crease and then we'll clean it up afterward. I'm just taking more of that Creme Brulee shade that we used as our transition shade and just blending everything out so there's no harsh edges. Now I'm going in with Makeup Geek Corrupt, and I'm going to deepen out that outer corner even more, and then I'll drag it in to the inner corner like we did with that other shade. Now I'm taking a concealer brush with some concealer and I'm just going to carve out that cut crease. I'm going to take it above my natural crease and just go halfway. I don't want this to be a full cut crease, I just want it to go halfway. So I'll stop and then drag the concealer down to cover my lid. Now I'm going in with the Mascaraed palette again, and I'm going to use the shade Caliber. It's like a metallic cranberry shade, and I'm going to put that where we lined out our cut crease. After that color is laid down, I'll go in with a pencil brush and just soften up the edges a little bit, and then I'll take the Morphe 411 brush and I'm going to soften up the edges on the outer corner and blend it to the cranberry shade. After I lay down the black, I'll go in with the Morphe 433 brush and just blend out the edges once again. Now I'm going to go in with the Nubian palette again, and I'm taking this first shade. It looks cream in the pan, like a cream shimmer, but it actually has like a pink iridescence to it, so I thought it'd be really pretty with this cranberry shade. I'm just putting that on the inner corner, and then I'll go in with the black again with just a little angled brush, and I'm going to carve out where I want the cut crease to be defined. And then I'll go in with a little pencil brush and soften it up a little bit, and then I'll go back in with the Morphe M433 and soften it even more. I did put lashes on off camera. I'm using the Koko lashes in the style Goddess. And now I'm going to move on to the face. I'm using the NYX Angelville primer. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation. I'm using the new Urban Decay All Nighter foundation. I'm in the shade 0.5. This foundation will start to look like, as I blend it out, it's going to look like really, really, really pale, even for me. But as soon as it oxidizes, it turns a little darker and it goes to my natural shade. Now I'm going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is by far my new favorite concealer ever. It doesn't crease, it dries matte, it's full coverage, it's amazing. So I'm just going to blend that out with my beauty blender, and then I'll set it with a translucent powder. The translucent powder that I use is the RCMA powder. Now I'm going in with the Shade to Light Kat Von D contour palette. I am using the lightest shade, and I'm going to contour with this. I am using the Morphe M523 brush. This is my favorite brush for contouring because it gets really precise, but it still blends out what I need to be blended out. Now I'm going back in with that creme brulee shade and just laying that from inner to outer corner on my lower lash line. Then I'll go in with the dark brown and do the same thing just from inner to outer corner, really smoking it out. Then again with the black, I'll do the same exact thing. And then I will go in with an angled brush. This is the E70, and just blend it even more because I want this lower lash line to be really smoky. After that's blended out, I'm going to go in with the Corrupt shadow and put that on my waterline. I like using shadows on my waterline because they don't move throughout the day. It's better than a pencil for me because my eyes water so badly. And then I'll go into the Nubian palette again and take that iridescent pink shade and put that on the inner corners once again just to brighten it up. Now I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Lash Excellerator for my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with blush. This is the Morphe 9N blush palette. I'm just taking that center shade and putting it on the apples of my cheeks and blending it upward into my contour. Now I'm going in with highlight. This is technically not a highlight, it's an eyeshadow. This is Thunderstruck by Kat Von D. It's one of her single eyeshadows, but I love it for highlighting because it is so light. It helps with my pale skin. It actually shows up. It's very pretty. And then that is it for the look. It didn't show on camera, but I did put Milkshake on from Anastasia for my lip color. And that is it. I hope you guys liked it. Please subscribe if you did. Thank you for watching. Love you.